everybody, and welcome to the Daily Dish. I'm your host, Kathy Rankin, and we have in house this week our guests, Steve and Annette Economides, and they're known as America's Cheapest Family, but that's quickly changing with their new book, The MoneySmart Family System, and now you're really the MoneySmart Family, which I think is a better description of what you guys teach. And we talked in our first episode a little bit about just overall budgeting for your family. Let's talk about kids. They're expensive, and you have, what, 5 children?
Yes.
Okay, so talk to me about how much the average family spends on one child all the way through the college years.
Okay, the USDA predicts that the average American family will spend $261,000 raising a child from 0 to 17. That does not even include college.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's
Now,
not
like
good.
with any other government agency, we know they're exactly right with the money.
Yes.
We proved them wrong. We took their exact calculations for so many square feet in a house, so many cubic inches in a car, so much for food, so much for clothing, so much for schooling, and we used those same calculations on our family. And we came up with a number of $60,000, exactly what we spent in today's dollars, that doesn't account for inflation, on each of our kids.
That
so we
is
saved
insane.
77%. Now, it's not like we deprived our kids. And what we learned, though, was that rather than spending money on our kids, what we wanted to do was invest money in them. So we started giving them a small amount of money each week. They had to earn it. And they started paying for their own needs, their own necessities.
Their recreation, their clothing.
Now this, I have to imagine, takes a lot of discipline, because we know we're in a society today where our kids are kind of given everything. Everybody has a Wii and a TV in their room, and you know, our kids are a little bit entitled. First of all, what age did you start, and how did you get your kids to do this?
Let me back up and talk about the entitlement issue, because that is a common problem that so many parents are falling victim to, and what they don't realize is the long-range effects of that is that they're violating the 5-50-500 rule.
Yeah, and I love this rule. It's in your book. Explain the 5-50-500 rule.
It's scary.
It is scary.
But it's true, and you can avoid it. Basically what it means is between the ages of 0 and 5, every time your child wants something and you give it to them without having them either find a way to pay for some of it or all of it themselves by earning the money, you fall victim to the 5-50-500 rule. You pay $5, and that'll happen repeatedly. Now, that's not a big deal. $5 here, $5 there, not a big deal.
That's
but
0 to 5.
But it's an attitude you're developing in your child that you'll pay for things. But between 6 and 11, the price goes up.
To 50.
Right,
And
the
then
things they want are
Exactly.
expensive.
12 to
and
17.
17, it goes to 500. That's the techno stage. That's the iPad, the new cell phone, the laptop, you name it. They want it, you pay it, you fall victim to it.
18 to 23 is $5,000, and that's college tuition. It's
Books.
it's a car.
Cars.
Yes, it's
Credit
all that
card
stuff.
bailout, you know,
right.
send them to college with a credit card. I didn't know didn't think they had to pay it back.
And then 24 and above is the $50,000 stage, and that's custody battles, divorces, home foreclosures, car repossessions, and we've seen parents do this.
I think it's brilliant when you guys boil it down to that concept, because it's so easy to understand, but it's powerful. I mean, you do realize you've set that expectation, and it just builds on itself, and you're pretty soon in debt over your own children.
But the nice thing is that we don't have to live that way.
Speaking of saying no, there's 10 things that you guys say never to buy your kids.
Right.
Give me a quick rundown of those.
Right.
Okay, $20, I want to go to the mall, Mom and Dad. Don't do it.
Right.
Don't pay it.
Cosmetics, acrylic nails, don't do it. Let them pay for it themselves.
Okay.
School pictures. Now, parents could pay for those, but you know, school photographers are really smart. They come in 3 times a year.
Right.
Buy one package. Buy the minimum. If your child wants more, let them find a way to earn some of it.
Okay,
Right.
I wouldn't have thought of that one.
$200 sneakers. If your children want that, say, you know what, our budget's $30, so I'll give you $30, but you earn the rest to have the $200
Great tip.
sneakers.
How about designer sunglasses? I mean, everybody wants the Oakleys. Everybody wants the $200 or $300 ones. If they want those, let them pay for them. Let them sit on them and break them, and let them cry. Because it's real life. It's real
You
life.
guys are tough.
Now, most parents say, my child needs a cell phone so I can keep track of them, so we can keep in touch. That's
Or
okay.
for emergency.
Okay,
Right.
buy a prepaid phone. You're teaching your child a budget. They can't text all their friends, they can't play online. Do they need a full data package? Here's the question you gotta ask. If you're running your family like a business, number 1, are you turning a profit? And number 2, if you're an employer and you have an employee who wants a tool, but that tool doesn't help them do their job, are you helping that employee and are you helping your family?
Right.
So we have surveys in the book where it talks about how most kids are spending between 7 and 8 hours a day playing video games and screen time, and
Yikes.
a lot of that is on their cell phone. We aren't helping them
Right.
do their job. So I say, if they want to play, they need to pay.
Right.
I need you guys definitely to come over to my house and talk to my 11-year-old daughter, because she'd kill me if I took some of these things away. But again, great tips from the Economitas family, and you guys just have some brilliant, brilliant concepts that we can all learn from and start teaching our kids. So we're going to have you guys back in the studio for the rest of the week, and we're going to have some more great information for you guys. We'll see you guys again on the next Daily Dish.